Okay, another good title here. Judges 7. The Lord said to Gideon, you have too many men. Strength and weakness. Hey, maybe we'll get something good here. Strength and weakness. When my son was nearly 3, I needed an operation that would require a month or more of recovery. Prior to the procedure, I imagined myself in bed while stacks of dirty dishes accumulated in the sink. Must be a woman, yeah. Jennifer Benson Schultz. Okay. Promoting the patriarchy here. Talked about doing dishes. I figured it had to be the woman. I guess I'm part of the problem. When my son was nearly 3, I needed an operation that would require a month or more of recovery. Prior to the procedure, I imagined myself in bed while stacks of dirty dishes accumulated in the sink. I wasn't sure how I'd take care of an active toddler and couldn't picture myself standing in front of the stove to cook our meals. I dreaded the impact my weakness would have on the rhythm of our lives. Now, I don't read these beforehand. I don't know what the next sentence is going to say. But I'm like, where's her husband? Maybe she's not married. Okay. Where's her family support? My family would be all over this. I couldn't get them out of the house. God intentionally weakened Gideon's forces before his troops confronted the Midianites. First, those who were afraid were allowed to leave. Yeah. 22,000 men went home. I remember this. 22,000 men went home. Judges 7. That's right, Judges. Then, of the 10,000 who remained, only those who scooped water into their hands to drink could stay. There are all these little stipulations. Just 300 men were left, but this disadvantage prevented the Israelites from relying on themselves. They knew they were doomed. There's only 300 of us. They couldn't say, my own strength has saved me. See, he weakened them enough. Like I don't know how many Midianites there were going against, but he weakened them to such a small number of obedient individuals. Said, okay, there's no way they can beat them on their own. They'll hear the rushing waters or the rushing hooves over their heads or whatever. They could not say, my own strength has saved me. Many of us experience times when we feel drained and powerless. When this happened to me, I realized how much I needed God. He encouraged me inwardly through his Spirit. That's a great statement right there. She must be reading the book. Realized how much I needed God. He encouraged me inwardly, John 14:15, through his Spirit, come dwell within you, and outwardly through the helpfulness of friends and family. There they are. I had to let go of my independence for a while. But this taught me how to lean more fully on God, because his power is made perfect in weakness. And that's not her opinion. That's a statement right out of the Bible. It says here, 2 Corinthians 12:9. His power is made perfect in weakness. We can have hope. We can't meet our needs on our own. That's so hard to do. Let me go back and read something. Let me finish this off. How have you experienced God's power made perfect in your weakness? How could you help someone else who's experiencing weakness? God, I want my life to display your power even in weakness. Help me to depend more on you each day and to feel your strength when I struggle. Many of us, let me go back here again. Many of us experience times when we feel drained and powerless. When this happened to me, I realized how much I needed God. And he encouraged me inwardly through his Spirit and outwardly through the helpfulness of friends and family. I had to let go of my independence for a while. But this taught me to lean more fully on God. I am a failure at this. This is my roadblock, or my the ceiling on the growth in spirituality. I hate to sound like one of those new ager types, but to my growth as far as even improving my relationship in this way is I'm one of those, it's just so instinctive in me. I've always done things on my own. Okay. Chances are if I was going to have a procedure where I'd be down for a couple of weeks, I wouldn't even tell my family, because I'd just do stuff on my own. I'll figure it out. Always been that way. And so she says here, I had to let go of my independence for a while, but this taught me to lean more fully on God. I don't lean on anybody. Always been like that. Always been, just me. So it's really hard for me, and it's just hard, but for me to take that mindset. That's a struggle that I have. It's just like praying and asking for something. I don't ask for nothing. I'll work it out. I don't need anybody's help, kind of thing. That's always the way I've been. Okay, but that's got to work on that. Okay, it's one of my biggest failings here. Anyhow, this was really good. Strength and weakness. Many have experienced times when you feel drained and powerless. When this happened to me, I realized how much I needed God. He encouraged me inwardly through His Spirit. Once again, Matthew 5, 6, and 7. You get John 14, 15, 16. Inwardly through His Spirit, outwardly through the helpfulness of friends and family. I had to let go of my independence for a while, but this taught me to learn or to lean more fully on God. She's probably a single mom. I don't mean it's not a criticism. But it sounds like a guy talking, a guy thing. And she's experienced it because she probably had to take the guy role raising her kid. I'm just assuming. I could be wrong. And no disrespect to her. Jennifer Benson Schultz. Strength and weakness. Love you. God bless.